I want this to be a good board. I mean, it's kind of neat. It has a higher price tag because it's all made in America. So that's the cool thing about this board, by the way. It is all manufactured and stuff. I know there are some people who don't give a fuck about that, but you have to remember, to a certain degree, we don't really know what happens in some places overseas in terms of like how they make things, if the workplace is nice. At least there's a little bit more of like a comfort control sense of something being made in North America for the most part. Well, in the US of A, but to a degree, and you know that it's a little bit more ethical, I suppose. America, to be honest, as a full size, I don't think the price point is really that high. It isn't, but I already know there's going to be a few people who are like, it's an extra piece of... I already know, and this is for the YouTube peoples, I already know someone's going to fucking say it's only like 10% bigger than a TKL or 20% physically bigger. Why is it more expensive? I already know there's going to be some asshole who says that. But actually, the steel you used, the metal you used, looks like a keyboard to me. Okay, to be fair, I did open this already, so I wanted to take a look at it, because I fucking love this color. Look at this. Look at this. It's also a small run, it is. The raw alu one actually has more of my attention. Side profile on this, actually kind of neat. Very, very simple box on wedge, but it tapers inwards, which is kind of nice. And then, bro, this is the best part about this entire keyboard. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. 610, I believe it was, and then 570 for the raw. I'm basing it off of my memory right now, but I did look at it and I did research it all, and I'm just off my memory while I hold this keyboard. I think it's about 610 US, and then whatever shipping is. And I think they're using DHL for international, from what I remember reading too. Bro, hold on, wait. This is you, and this is the guy they tell you not to worry about, bro. Sorry, I was planning that joke all day long, by the way. 610 plus you have to buy a PCB. So what does that come out to? How much is the PCB again? Let's find out. And then I don't know how much shipping, I don't know if shipping's gonna be a flat fee, FYI, so 660, okay. I don't know if shipping's gonna be a flat fee, by the way, but there's gonna be bronze, black cherry, which is the one that I have, and then blue titanium, which is just blue. Actually, it's a nicer blue, but I think the raw one's one of the cooler colors, and then also this. And there's also the herbivore back, which is the long neck dinosaur. I don't know what it's actually called. And then you have the T-Rex. Beats me what the other dinosaur is called. I just call it long neck because for some reason I think Land Before Time is stuck in my head. This also uses a grommet system for the inside too, which I think is going to be pretty similar to a top mount, but we'll see. Or at least a burger mount. Let's get the plate out of here though, because I want that first. It does come with the well, it doesn't come with the PCB for you guys, but like this is the PCB here, which we'll take a little deeper look at here in a second. And then we have some accessories for that, being the daughter board and some screws and shit. Brontosaurus, that's what it's called. This is a big PCB. Do I have enough stabs for this? I hope I do. Fossil fuels, fuel the fossils. Oh, I get it now. Yes, okay. Ooh, it's actually a really nice plate. All right, so how does this grommet build work? Interesting. So this kind of is like a gasket build then. Interesting. So the grommets just lay flat on these little tabs over here. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm interested to see how this is gonna turn out. This is interesting too. This is quite big over here. I like the extra space. I like this too, this kind of clip area, because you can kind of crimp it in place there. Okay, let's move this off to the side. Actually, I need room on my desk here. So you are gonna go to the bottom. And there's the PCB, lots of options on this. No ISO, but still plenty of other options. Split backspace. We have two different, actually I like this PCB, it's a nice PCB. You know what the best part about this PCB is? No fucking flex cuts. Thank you. Oh, it's a Heine PCB, that's why it's good. No flex cuts. It's blue. This is legit full size, yes. It's actually a really cool full size. One of the nicer full-size, like in terms of design, that I've seen in a while. Also has a pretty interesting mounting system for the internals of the keyboard using this Grommet system, which I'm pretty excited to see how this is gonna turn out. What's up, Geo? Geo's trying to be all low-key and not use his verified badge. Kind of crazy, dude. That's how you know Geo is hella wholesome, dude. Okay, this is done. We are, I think. Did I miss any? Do you guys see any that I missed? I hope I didn't miss anything. We are looking good. Now we're good. Oh God, I don't have a key mat big enough for this. I guess this is like an extra grommet, which is actually kind of cool. We can see what this looks like. Oh, so these are the grommets. It is kind of like a little gasket. Kind of cool. All right, so this is the cool part about this now. All right, so let's put this guy here in, and now we're gonna seat everything onto these grommets. So there's little pegs here. Do you have merch? I do have a few pieces. Eventually I will update so there's more, but right now I only have a few pieces. And then we're just gonna basically feed this into this, which might actually be a little more difficult than I thought because the heat shrink kind of big. But that kind of clips into place, which is nice. Actually, that kind of works out really nicely. And then we can kind of just lay everything down here. What's the mounting style of this keyboard? So it's using these like rubber or silicone kind of grommets over here, and they're sitting down on these legs basically, which is kind of cool. So almost like a gasket. They didn't add any under the spacebar, which is ideal. We like that. That is perfect. This is pretty. I like this. Do you guys like that? I like this. You don't really see these too often, which is kind of cool. Again, I think that's what makes this a little bit unique. I know it's a higher price tag. It is all made in America. Again, I don't know if that matters to you guys or not. I think it's a pretty neat aspect of a keyboard. Other than that, I actually don't think it's all that poorly priced. I actually think it's pretty well done in terms of price point. Man, that's cool. Like I said, I think I'm probably gonna end up grabbing one of these for my dad. I think he would appreciate the T-Rex on this. Yeah, the finish is really nice. Is the ano done in the US too? I think they said it was, right? Because this is actually really nice ano. All right. Trying to put you together. Oh. This sounds really good, man. Like I said, I'm probably gonna pick one up myself. That actually looks pretty nice. The F-13 is a tad crowded with this layout, but not bad. It doesn't really bother me having the F-13 there. I kind of prefer it. Okay, I like this. Using some of the artisan metal stuff. Okay. How do you clean your desk mats? I don't have a surefire way to clean anything. Actually, this is a really pretty desk pad. Dude, why is it every time I have to do a sound test, there's sirens? Why is it? It never fails. Every single time. I don't get it. They just know. So this is the board. This is the fossil. I am big in this. Carolina Mech sent this down. They commissioned me to do this. Heine PCB inside this thing. Pretty nice. Really beautiful color. Cerakoted too, which I thought maybe it was just like one or two options Cerakoted, but damn, this is a really good Cerakote job. Beautiful. Awesome brass weight on the bottom. Again, a bit expensive. All made in the US though. Done with everything but the PCB anyways. Pretty nice looking keyboard. It has some weight to it, but it's not like super hefty. So if you're into something that's super hefty, this is not the move. Grommet mounting on this too. So it's kind of like a gasket mount, which is kind of interesting. Kind of unique, honestly. Simple, but unique. And then aluminum plate. And we're using some Oil King switches. So let's see what this sounds like. Let's see with no desk pad, because you know what? I have a weird feeling I'm going to like this with no desk pad. Still sounds good. I need to tune the stab up a little bit on the left side. Pretty nice. It doesn't feel super stiff. It does not feel like a top mount. I actually thought it would feel like a top mount. It's a little bit softer than a top mount, but it's still quite firm. So it's not exactly flexy. So if yours were after something flexy or super, super soft, it's not quite there, but you can see there's a little bit of movement happening, but it's still pretty stiff, which is expected from aluminum / full size PCB. Honestly, quite nice. It sounds really nice. It's a comfortable typing angle as well. I don't know how tall or the front height is on this, but impressive. Very impressive. We see the side profile? Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys some stuff on this. The cable's from Space Cables. Here is the side profile. Quite nice. It's 17.5. That's why this is so comfortable to type on then. Again, my sweet spot is about 18 mils, so anything lower than that's usually pretty awesome. Inset USB over there, so that's kind of hidden away. Yeah, it's simple but tasteful. That's why I was kind of how I'm describing this board, right? And it's in a form factor that we don't normally see, but I kind of like this. It's a nice project. Really awesome project. The alphas are really nice. Like it's a very like fun, full sounding, but like sharp sounding alpha. Like I said, this is also really comfortable to type on. Like, it's low, and I like that. 17.5 mil. Damn. Nice keyboard. Peace out, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Take care.